Alright. We are live. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Backpack Battles. They've included another ranger subclass in the game. Is some sort of poison one, I think. I want to see if I can rock it. Let's see, we did not get a second sword. It might be possible to fit in the buckler. I guess I would just have to get rid of the banana and sort of rock this. I think the buckler is probably better than the banana early, unless we fight a reaper. But if we fight a reaper, we're fucked anyways, because we only have the one wooden sword. So, thought we, well, rip arena. You have one wooden sword and they have a single banana, so we don't do enough damage to hurt them, really. It is what it is. We could probably get this broom to supplement our build. I think I'm gonna just craft a Luggy Picky now, rather than get the bag early, and I'll get a garlic. I don't know what the range poison build does, like how it triggers the poison, so I'm not quite sure what I should build for. We could maybe go for like a Bloodthorn. That's sort of like a classic, sort of easy to use, powerful build. In which case, we're going to want a Walrus Tusk for sure. We've been rolling past our whetstones, which is probably something we shouldn't be doing either. I'll get the Walrus Tusk. We could probably... How are we going to make this work? I guess we could just ignore the crit chance on the wooden sword, or ignore the +1 damage on one of the things. I'm just thinking, because we could put the spike shield up here, right? You know what? If we reorganize the broom, but then the hero sword can't crit. That's only a 10% crit chance. Just realized we could get the Lucky Piggy triggering too. What if I move the Lucky Piggy here, then the sword could still crit. I think I'll have the whetstone touching the wooden sword, because the wooden sword attacks quicker than the broom. Now the Lucky Piggy is triggering the wooden buckler, so we'll get a little bit of extra wooden buckler triggers, which will super counter ranger. Okay, this dude has a wooden sword and that's it. Now I'm not gonna complain about fighting a turn 1 ranger. Alrighty, so spiky shield acquired. Could get another wooden buckler. In fact, I think I will. And I'm gonna get a little bit of luck too. It'll make me even more geared to fight rangers. So this has a 36% chance to trigger. It might not be enough because the spear sort of counters armor builds. Never mind, it was enough. Thanks to the spikes. You can actually craft the hero sword now too, which is also fantastic. Stamina sack is good. I guess I could fit in the banana, like right here. That'll give me a little bit more healing. If I'm going to want a Bloodthorn, I'm going to want a health potion. Or plural health potions, just to give regen, right? I think we might lose this round. They have 2 bucklers, we have 2 melee weapons. I mean, we are generating more and more armor. So actually, never mind. I think we might be golden. Unless they get like a lucky crit on their wooden sword and then the bow and arrow crits. Nope. Easy peasy. So, a leather bag, health potion, and a regen. I guess I'll get another piggy bank. I think we're kind of stagnating a little bit too hard power level wise. We can always get another walrus tusk later. I do think the wooden buckler is genuinely better than the spiky shield until you have like vampire armor. I think we're gonna lose this one just because they have 2 fucking bucklers and also 3 garlics, 4 garlics, and 2 bananas. Really irritated. Just gonna get rid of the broom now unless we wanted to have like a ranged element to our build. I don't think we do. It's Bloodthorn or bust. Not gonna get Mana Thirst. Would be nice to get the leather armor too. The question would be like, where could I put it? I mean, if we sell the rock, I guess we could. The rock and the banana. Yeah, I think I will do that. I know the banana is nice, and actually in retrospect, it's going to be like a hero potion enabler, so maybe we shouldn't have done that, but... Getting leather armor is going to trigger our spiky shield twice, which against 3 brooms will be nice. Very cool. They are really out of stamina. They could use some stamina potions. There we go, it's called the Pathfinder. So if you have a 5% chance to resist poison for each nature item star. And it's got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could get a 40% chance to resist poison. On spike gained, inflict 1 poison. If the opponent has at least 20 poison, they take plus 20% damage. I mean, that's pretty okay. Oh, here's our Thorn Whip. We don't really have the space for it, so I guess I'll just spend this turn getting the space for it. I'll just reserve the Thorn Whip. Are you nature? It is a nature weapon. So where can I put this Pathfinder to have the most... Okay, this is all the triggerables. So we have 15% chance to resist poison. We also did 3 poison to them. It's kind of unusual that's a 1-to-1 rate, like poison spikes, considering like... I don't know, I would consider spikes to be more than twice as valuable than poison. Because you can imagine like, if the opponent had 9 spikes right now, like, I mean, I lost either way, but I would have turbo fucking lost. You know? I think I want to temporarily stow the hero's, the hero's sword. For the time being. I'm gonna move the bucklers around so I can get the wooden buckler triggering once more. I could just sell the hero's sword because my build's gonna have high attack damage anyways. I think I will do that just so we can get our vampiric armor cooking. So if we survive this round, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. They do have fanfare, which is pretty fucking ass, not gonna lie. And they're doing cold to us because they have a spear. Feels bad, man. We were completely stalled out. I think we actually just lost this dumbass spear build. Fucking fanfare, man. It's so effective at shutting down the spike builds. If we were a little bit quicker, we might have been able to do it. Guess I'm gonna start one up again. Another spike build, I mean. Really annoying that they crit me multiple times, considering, you know, they had 5% crit chance. I think I will get a second hero, or a wooden sword. Gonna reserve another buckler. It's just gotta be, I don't think I was too off build-wise. I think I just got too many early losses. So there's too many Reapers. And I only had the one sword for the longest time. I mean, an early Thorn Whip. It's gotta be good enough, right? And obviously we're gonna have to make it work. Just like primarily. There we go. Keep this buckler reserved. I'll hold on to the wooden sword. So we start out with 3 spikes. They do 3 to 5. So they hurt themselves mostly more than they hurt us. Another buckler's nice. I think the leather armor would also be nice. So I guess I'll sell the wooden sword for it. Get another lucky clover. Kind of frustratingly enough, we don't have any piggy banks. I think we're probably going to lose this round. Never mind, they have 2 melee weapons. I didn't even notice. Absolutely won. I'm gonna put a fanny pack up here because it blends with the Thorn Whip the easiest. I'm gonna move the banana so I can get another spiky buckler. There we go. Probably gonna want another leather bag because our build is so space intensive. They have 2 brims. I feel unafraid. They do 2 to 4 damage. We have 4 spikes. Each spike we have adds to the Thorn Whip as well. We're doing 6 damage per second with it. Another easy early win. There's our piggy bank. Just yoink that dude right now, and I'll get another banana. It'll be the key for us. Could do some sort of goober, but we sold our wooden sword. Could be like a normal goober or a light goober, but that would be really awkward. I don't think I care about goober. Let's see, they've got the classic bag of rocks build. It's extremely dangerous early on, since these rocks got buffed and we have spikes, but rocks don't interact with spikes. Yep. Another Thorn Whip. I mean, another Thorn Whip would synergize with our build. And it's on sale. I think I do want to go for it. Now the question is how to make this thing fit. Might just mean we have to abandon a banana. Or we could just get another bag and then boom, fast banana. I'll get a little more luck as well. So yeah, they're gonna suck each other's... Wow, this is really kind of phallic of a build. They're gonna suck each other's stamina out, but since they're both like equivalently good weapons, I don't think it really matters if they like take turns firing, right? And both of them give +2 spikes to start off with, so they boost each other's damage by 2, which is just very nice. Easy peasy. Oh, we got an on sale Pathfinder too. Fantastic. Love to see it. I will get gloves. I will get a stamina sack. We probably want... I mean, another stamina sack would be nice. Not gonna say no to it. Carrot would be okay because it would improve our Pathfinder, but do we really care? I don't think we really care. I think just getting more inventory space would be better. Okay, they have about 0 poison generation. The spear does 2 to 8. We have 7 spikes, so they are mostly damaging themselves more than us. But they are also healing like crazy, so it does not matter. I think we might actually be fucked here. Highly unfortunate. Definitely another stamina sack. Would be worthwhile. I mean, another lucky clover would trigger stuff a little bit better. Not quite sure what I'm looking for. I guess the space to have this leather armor is pretty good. And then I kind of want to... Yeah, I guess I'll have gloves, paste, touching the banana. Does that make sense? I think it probably makes more sense to trigger the Thorn Whip quicker. Though obviously we're not gonna... We're gonna be running out of stamina very quickly. We need like the double potion belt, double stamina potion thing. Looks like they also have a Thorns build going. But we have more Thorns. See his bow guarded my Hungry Blade. Easy peasy. Here's potion belt number 1. Do think another lucky clover is good. Gives us more poison resistance and also just is generally nice. Another banana would be cool. Acorn collar and a little bit more lucky clover action would be cooler though. You get like that 100% crit chance. This is a very scary build. They have 2 shields. We only have a 25% crit chance. Then again, never mind, they are completely roasted. That is our 6th win. Alright, so both of them are critting more often, and Acorn Collar is actually a nature item. So we've got that going for us. Get another banana to get even more stamina. And I'll move the gloves for now. We're gonna want to work out a way to fit in the gloves later, but I think maxing out Poison Ivy is nice. Oh yeah, I highly appreciate having the poison resistance for this opponent's build. Easy peasy, we are a crit machine, we have 60% crit chance. Pineapple synergizes with the build. Would another Acorn Collar? I think another Acorn Collar probably would synergize. The flute wouldn't be too bad either, but we're really just fishing for stamina potions. They have a single fanfare, I am desperately afraid. They also have a Torquilla too, which is just sucking all my crit chance away. It's so fucked up. And they're just generating more and more power with their stones. Fucking Steel Goober. Man. I don't know, with just fanfare, this entire build, or this entire item just becomes, like, worthless. I've gotta say. We did get 1 point. Very cool. I'll give it another go. Maybe we were just super fucked because we didn't get Bloodthorn, is what I'm thinking. Because we could probably... If we had Bloodthorn... And we also had no stamina potions. If we had more of that, then maybe we would have been golden. So I think I'm going to try to think of a build around that. We win this first round, in spite of their crit. Very cool. Much approve. I think I will get a temporary dagger to operate as like a trashy version of the wooden sword. Maybe we could get like a poison vial. I think a poison dagger is pretty okay. Completely easily lose this round. They just had a decent weapon. Not much else to say other than that. I guess we could have a decent weapon. Yeah, why not? I'll get some garlic too. Spear, very decent early. Might be stamina cucked, but that is what it is. We unfortunately have no space in front of the spear, so we're not benefiting from its ability. So I think we just lose this round. I mean, they have a much better put together build than we do. So it's no big deal. We need some space. Alright, we've gotten space. That should counter enemy bucklers and whatnot. I guess I'll get the wooden buckler that's on sale. Because why not? They have a thorn whip. I'm so jelly. It's so powerful early. Down to 2 lives already. Okay, I think I want the bow, to be honest. I think I want to sell the spear and get the bow. I do not... There's gonna be a lot of people chasing the Thorn Whip build, so having something that doesn't like succumb to thorns or bucklers is probably good. I mean, the bow might be a step down, depending on whether or not we crit ever. We did crit ever. It was not enough. We're down to 1 life. This is terrible. There is always the spiky gloves, I guess. That could be a thorns build. That could be okay. I mean, I guess I'll shoot my shot. Why not? We're probably screwed anyways, so it doesn't matter. Does not matter, really. Now we're fighting a frying pan with a single whetstone and powering it. Be highly embarrassing if we lost to this build, considering just how absolutely god-awful it is. There we go. They got us down to half HP. Here's the friggin' heroic potions. Kinda annoying that it took this long for that one to show up, but we can't even use it because we have too much stamina generation. Or not enough stamina usage. Anyways, so I guess I'll just say no to it. Fuck me, dude. We probably want to reserve the herbs if we are going for the Hungry Blade. This is a pretty well put together build. They do have 2 daggers, which means my buckler is going to be feasting. They don't have that much poison generation. Easy peasy. Are you a nature item? The claws of attack are not a nature item. I mean, I will grab the Pathfinder, even though it sucks dickery doos. And I think I'll have the Hungry Blade. Let's see, he's a 0.6 stamina per second. I guess I can rock it. A little bit more vampirism would be cool. More booties would be cool. I think I'll rock the Vampiric Crystal and the booties. I'm just gonna freeze half the shop even though it's not great. Alright, they've got the Stone of Cold. I am highly afraid. We're already up to 8 cold. They also have a single garlic, so our vampirism is gonzo beans. Oh man. Oh, dude. Did we just lose to fatigue damage? I feel like we were winning that one. No, they dealt 22 damage with the broom. Oh, because of the steel goober. Womp womp. Like, sometimes you gotta mill through the bad RNG to get the good RNG. I think getting early pickies also helps with that greatly. You have a banana, so if the opponent only has one wooden sword, they have lost. We could probably... We have one blank slot, so we could probably fit... Yeah, second hero sword by selling the stone. Now if they only have one sword, they are super duper screwed. Never mind, they have a buckler, but they do have one sword. I think it'll be a close one. I know, the buckler's gonna fuck us up completely. I forgot about buckler meta. Feels bad, man. It triggered like 3 times. We could get a broom, I guess. Instead of a second wooden sword. Then we can get a little bit of mana generation, and that'll be nice. They have 2 bucklers? Yeah. GG. Buckler powerful. Not much else to say. It's really a race to the bottom. Maybe I should get my own buckler. I think I might. I don't want a spiky buckler. What I'm thinking is I might want like a ranged build with maybe gloves paste or spiky gloves to sort of act as an power engine, which is not really haste build, but not really ranged build, but still. I think we're at a god-awful stalemate where they can't really damage us all that much, and we can't damage them all that much. That being said, they have 2 bucklers. Never mind, we have won this round. Our build was the superior one. Alright, there's 2 piggies right there. I could go for healing herb, I guess. Why not? I mean, why not, as it doesn't really give us much, but... I don't know, it could be possible that we'll get, like, stamina potions later, a couple potion belts, in which case having, like, a greater healing potion will be helpful. Who knows what kind of build we'll pivot to. Obviously, win this round, we have 1 weapon. And we have a buckler, which is the auto-win generator. None of these. I really just want a mana orb. A heroic potion wouldn't be too bad. I need a mana orb to get stuff popping. They have 2 brooms. It's hard to imagine that with our single buckler we could possibly lose. Now they are blinding the shit out of us, so we might actually lose. Never mind, we've lost. Unbelievable. Well, there's our magic staff and our super heroic potion. We might lose this round. It's slightly inevitable, unfortunately. So we got our transition later in. I mean, it's possible we don't. We're gonna get more and more luck from the blueberries. Have some empower from the super heroic potion. So we're gonna be critting more and more often. But so are they. Oh my god. Oh, man. Down to 1 fucking life. Feels bad, man. Okay, well we did get a potion belt. I could get a thorn whip, I guess. Get rid of the wooden sword for it. It wouldn't be too bad. Alternatively, we could get a goober. Goober would provide a bunch of healing, which would be nice. And get a lucky piggy rolling so that we can make our buckler a wind buckler. That'll also be good. Okay, they've got 3 melee weapons. They're all getting juiced by the hero sword, but we do have a single buckler. They have some spikes. The spikes do not matter. Never mind, we've crit them for 32. Magic staff continues to just be ridiculously powerful. Very good. Welcome back to the team, Pathfinder. You still suck. I think I'll get a health potion before I get a second stamina potion, because we're not running low on stamina here. It'd be nice to get a leather armor, too, so I will. I think it would be kind of nice to get a spiky shield now. Maybe. I mean, I still want to do the claws of attack, so never mind. I'm gonna let go of the heroic potion for now, I think. I know. It kind of sucks, but we aren't using our stamina yet, so I much would rather have the open slot just in case we could get another set of gloves. This is an extremely scary build. Not gonna lie. I think we're probably losing this one. But they are being super stamina cucked. Never mind, we have won this round. Was extremely close. Maybe we could get a thorn whip after all, I guess. Not really super duper feeling it. It'd give us a little bit more damage. You've gotten some gloves as well. I'm also gonna get another blueberry. Okay, we're getting 4 triggers on the poison ivy. I'm getting another blueberry because I noticed we weren't quite generating enough mana for our stuff. Ignore the dragon skin boots for now. Oh my god, they have a crew with staff and a fucking spear. That's very not great for us. The only thing we've got going is they completely zapped their own stamina. Blood amulet would be awesome. I think we need to roll and get more space though. Unfortunately. Yep, this will be the more space. I think I will go for the claws of attack. Like I was initially trying to roll with. Got even more poison ivy triggers, which is also nice. I think I will reserve another fanny pack. Oh my god, they have a hammer build And they got a Goobert. That's pretty rough. However, I have a single buckler, so that does kind of rain on their parade a little bit. The Goobert actually heals like a ridiculously large amount too, come to think of it. That might have been the thing I was missing out on. Fantastic, we're actually up to 6 wins. We've gotten another mana orb as well, which is very, very nice. Where should I put this guy? I guess right there. We're gonna want the staff to go up one so that we can put the claws of attack down. Is there seriously not a way to... Okay, we can charge the wooden buckler with this lucky piggy. Now for the mana orb, I guess I could put the thing right here. It's gonna get 3 triggers when you include the Goobert. I will get another lucky clover as well, just because more luck, more good. Could do another blueberry. I don't think we are gonna need that much stamina generation. Mana generation. I think stamina is our killer at this point. Dragon skin boots wouldn't be too terrible. Wouldn't be good enough though. I'm not gonna rock the dragon skin dudes now. Let's see. So they've got a Hungry Blade, shitload of Vampirism, and some poison. Not all that much poison. Still 14 Vampirism means the Hungry Blade's doing 9.2 damage per second. They're also healing just an absolute shitload. I think we have lost. Unless we get some like crazy crits. We did not. Feels bad. I mean, the build was dead in the water for the entire time, so all things considered, went better than I thought it would. I'm really not feeling the Poison Ivy build. I kind of think it's hot dog shit. I mean, none of the Ranger subclasses seem all that great. The mana one does like let you get like an instant invulnerability, which is nice. I'm pretty sure there's a reason you see like subclassless Rangers. Which is what it is. I mean, Ranger's not like hurting, right? It's still probably more powerful than Reaper, in my opinion. At least that's the inkling I get. But obviously you know, I've been losing the past like 30 minutes or so. Maybe my fingers are not on the pulse. Big Crags has destroyed us. The big frying pan. Very feels badman. This one whetstone is definitely gonna just give us about a bajillion damage. I will happily sell a rock for a banana on sale. There's a hammer build starter over here, but I'm not gonna go for hammer build. Okay, we're fighting the same opponent, but even stronger. It might actually literally be the same person. So we're definitely gonna lose. We just don't do enough damage to bust through their very basic defenses. Which is what it is. A garlic early will be nice. Piggy on sale and Glove's Haste on sale are both good. This person's got 3 piggy banks. So envious. I do think we're gonna win the round though. Just because we have 2 decent wooden swords. Easy peasy. I mean, an early cap isn't necessarily too bad either, but I don't really think the cap's good. I mean, okay. A pre-jacked broom build is pretty good. That being said, let's say we sell the wooden sword. That's 5 cash. That's not enough for everything. I'll get the broom and I'll reserve the mana orb, methinks. And then we send it. Okay, they've got a really extremely well put together build. I'm highly envious. There's just nothing we can do. Any damage we do to them, we receive in return. Feels super terrible, man. Sometimes you just find someone who's got their build together turn one. Which is what it is. So we'll get our magic staff crafting, hopefully before we hit 1 life. I think we could maybe squeak in a bow and arrow too. Don't really have all that much luck generation, but still bow's range damage, which is nice. Yep, the opponent has 3 brooms they cannot support. Which you'd love to see. Potion belt, I might as well. I probably can reorganize the inventory somehow to add the bow, especially when RNGesus is being so compliant. We just moved the potion belt down 1, I think. Yeah. Oh, we can put the Studer here. Fantastic. We don't have any mana generation. That's probably something we need to fix pronto. They have a Steel Goobert, so I fear for my soul. But we do have a bunch of damage. But do we have enough damage to counteract a single Goobert? I don't know if that is true. No, we did not. Feels badman. I guess I'll get the Yggdrasil leaf. As much as I want to get the Pathfinder going, we don't have any spiky items. And that'll give us some sort of generation for mana early, as will the mana orb. So the Yggdrasil leaf can go right here. And the mana orb can go up here where the garlic is. So it's going to have 2 triggerers. We can get a little bit more luck. Alright, I'm sending it. We should now have enough mana to power the magic staff. We have enough garlic to screw over vampirism builds too. It feels good, man. We've gotten a win. Magnificent. Another whetstone. We could get a hero longsword, I guess. That could be like a potentially super good one. Alternatively, we could go for a Steel Goobert, which is probably a million times better, because it is a Goobert. Alright, that's more Yggdrasil leaf triggers. That's pretty nice. I guess another leather bag would be good, too. Give us more options. For layouts, they've got a ribsaw blade, but we're not running a spikes build or a regen build. We have destroyed them. I think a blueberry is fine. Gives us a little bit more generation to work with. I think I will be the one who has the single fanfare to ruin other people's builds. Should be pretty nice. Though this is not a Thorns build. That is 45 poison right off the fucking bat. Are you serious? Oh, holy shit. We actually survived. Magnificent. We really desperately need a Book of Light, I think. Oh, man. I'm not seeing a Book of Light. A Goober would be okay. I was just talking about how Goober is the most awesome thing ever since sliced bread. That being said, I think we just fish. Okay, we did not get a Shield of Light. We, however, did get a fanny pack. I think I can reorganize the build a little bit so that the bow gains the benefit of 2 fanny packs, which does instantaneously make it more powerful. And our fanfare is a little bit more powerful too, and we've got some armor to start off with, which is also very cool. Alright, I'm setting it. Okay, they are a Steel Goobert, and they have a Book of Light. Feels bad, man. I think we might be turbo fucked here. Then again, we did crit them for their entire HP bar. Nope, it was not enough. Womp womp. Dude, we're getting our ass kicked. What the hell's going on? Man, a garlic banana has got to be pretty solid early. Guess I'll get another stone. I guess what's going on is we didn't get Steel Goober. If we fished with the Steel Goober, we probably would have had the damage scaling necessary to compete with the Goober builds. Maybe we could go for like a bag of rocks too, such as the meta. That and 10 million bucklers. I don't know if Box of Riches is worth... I mean, when it's good, right? This person has 2 wooden swords, a whetstone, and a buckler. They got pretty much the perfect first turn. It is what it is. None of these guys. I guess, I mean, I'll get a blueberry one up. That opens up the ability to go for like a crit with staff build later. They've got claws of attack. That might actually be pretty decent turn 2 or 3 just because they're going to get empower over and over, which is just generally nice. Yeah, I think they've actually won just off the back of that. That's interesting. I mean, if I had another buckler, they definitely would have lost. Don't think I want another garlic. Ooh, early goober would be pretty good. I hope we haven't been rolling past whetstones. I noticed a distinct lack of whetstone in my build, and it's really fucking me up. Yep, they just have a well put together turn 2. Or turn 3. There's a whetstone. So how can I fit everything I need? I mean, I think the whetstone probably takes precedent over the goobert, I was going to say, but I can afford both. There's probably a better way to organize this inventory. Yeah, there we go. Now goobert's at least getting triggered off the wooden buckler. This will give us 10 million HP regen right at the start, which will be good. The more they smack us, the more the goobert heals us. Yep, easy win. This is just the goobert difference. Love to see it. Now I've just got to follow this up by winning 8 more times. I think I will get a claw of attack early, because it will at least be another goober enabler. Slightly disappointed there's no inventory space for the piggy bank. Oh, they're the superior Goober build. Feels bad, man. Just not much we can do here. They are completely out of stamina, but it does not matter. Got a Poison Dagger. Poison Dagger means scaling damage, which is enough of a death knell for us. I rolled past a bag of rocks. I rolled past a bag of rocks. No! I'm so dumb! Why did I do that to myself? Well, whatever. Can't change the past. And they have a bag of stones. I mean, we have a Goober. Goober's probably better than a bag of stones, right? Especially considering we have a bunch of, like, fast enablers. Yep. Very awesome. Fancy fencing rapier is okay. It's probably better than a wooden, a wooden sword with no, like, synergies. And it's on sale, too. It's just extremely nice. We're definitely going to want the fanny pack. I think we get rid of this guy and go for fencing rapier, and then we get stamina sack. We're going to want to reorganize this inventory. In fact, I'm gonna super reorganize it. So first things first, stamina sack, boom. We don't have a steel Goobert, so we're gonna want Goobert to be touching the sword this way. A claw of attack is just nice. Gloves to empower the fancy fencing rapier is nice. A shield is also good. We need Goobert enablers. So I guess I could set it up like this. And then that way I can have the shield enable the Goobert too. Alright, there we go. So now we've got a pretty high-end sword. Now they do have steel Goobert, and a hammer and a bag of stones. A lot of those are pretty much like instant win Exodia pieces. Though the fancy fencing rapier does just do like a bajillion damage. I mean, piercing arrow has to work well with the fucking fancy fencing rapier, for sure. We aren't using enough stamina where stamina potion matters. I definitely am just going to want a piggy bank. Another fanny pack would be cool. I mean, acorn collars might be nice as well. So now, how am I going to fit this guy? I guess like this. Does mean the claws of attack won't crit, but the fancy fencing rapier is gonna crit like crazy. And we're gonna have 3 luck enablers. If we could get lucky piggy bank touching the piercing arrow, that might even be better. We certainly do have a bit of luck generation too. So we will crit pretty frequently-ish. I mean, we didn't crit that time, but it did not matter. An acorn collar would be pretty nice too. There we go. It has been collarized. A healing herb seems okay-ish, but also like who cares? Stamina sack is pretty nice, though also we aren't using enough stamina. Well, maybe we could get like 2 fancy fencing rapiers. Ooh, gloves of haste. Now that actually would be pretty good. Let's see, they've got the Thorns build. We don't have the one Fanfare to completely ruin it either, so we might just be fucked here. That being said, they only have 3 Thorns, so never mind. There we go, we have crit them. 51 damage. Artifact Stone Cold also is amazing. I think first and foremost we're going to want more fancy fencing rapier enablers. Oh, they nerfed the Stone of Cold so it only has 2 spots it can touch. That's pretty cool. However, it's still very good. It's still an extremely good item. Even their Steel Goobert is powerless before the Cold Stone. We're actually up to 6 wins, which I consider a win in and of itself in these turbulent times. Another Glove of Haste would be cool. It'd be really nice if we had something on the other side of these gloves. But what? I guess a blueberry? That doesn't make sense. I mean a Hungry Blade, but then we'd be using up all of our stamina for dog shit weapon. Could do a carrot. And that wouldn't be too terrible. I feel like a pineapple would be more awesome. I'll get a carrot, why not? It'll cleanse some debuffs for us, which would be awesome. They have a shitload of thorns. Actually, never mind, they only have 4 thorns. Is 4 thorns enough to defeat us? I don't think it is. We just crit them for 10 million damage. Well, I think another thing we need, to be honest, is some sort of resilience enabler. Like a Book of Light, I guess, will be good enough. In fact, we could get it triggering twice. Or with 2 of the gloves. That'll give us a bunch of healing and a mana outlet, so maybe we get like a mana orb, give us some vulnerability. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we could get the helmets too. Those would be pretty awesome. We are getting crit every once in a while. It's super spooky, but that is fine. There's another bag of stones. I don't think we're going with the bag of stones build at this point. Here's the cap resilience. Here's a mana orb. The mana orb will go right here. I'll get a lucky piggy going as well. Don't think I want a pestilence flask. Think we are golden just the way we are. They have Excalibur. I don't feel super afraid, but I have been surprised before. They have a lot of healing. They don't have any subclasses. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little embarrassed at how little damage we're doing to them. It's because it's fucking Torquilla, man. It's fucking up my luck generation, so the rapier wasn't scaling. Which be would it be? We need some way to trigger, or to have the piercing arrow get touched by the lucky piggy now. I don't think we need any more mana generation, to be honest, even though it's on sale. Some more space is good. Alright, how are we gonna get this guy touched? Like, even doing this doesn't really get it touched. Man, I don't think there's an easy way to do it. I mean, we could slide stuff around a little bit. Like this. Then we have less mana generation, but That still doesn't give us what we need. I don't think there's a way to do it. I mean, I would rather just have, I guess, the wooden buckler trigger more. Could get another acorn collar, but it's in the same boat where we're kind of a little bit clogged up. Hello, Ellie Anley. A little bit clogged up build-wise. I think upgrading our buckler for a super duper shield would be nice. So I'm absolutely going to do it, especially since it's on sale. Very wonderful. We don't need more stamina. We could get another pair of gloves. It would mean that we couldn't have the critical item touching the acorn collar. Or touching the fencing rapier. But I imagine more attack speed has got to be better. Let's have the acorn collar up here, why not? There we go. Now I've got the carrot super slurping. Another Book of Light would be pretty awesome. Oh, we could get a second fancy fencing rapier. And have it being touched by the 4 duders. I think that'd be pretty valid, viable build as well. We would be totally stamina cucked, but also they have a bag of stone, artifact stone cold. I'm desperately afraid. Never mind, we are critting the crap out of them. I'm not afraid. There we go. Easy peasy. Definitely I'll enter survival mode, even though we are most certainly not going to win. Okay, so if we get the second rapier, we're most assuredly, like, the rapier by itself is sucking probably 1 stamina per second. So we would get 2 stamina per second sucked. I think we don't get the rapier, actually. I think we get the Book of Light to heal more and then get a potion belt. And we're going to have to work our way up to get, I don't know, like 3 super heroic potions. And then we'll be able to do the double rapier, if it ever returns. They have quite the build, but it does not matter, I think. Well, I don't know, they might end up destroying us. Yeah, we're already stamina screwed, to be honest. We're just lucky we have so much damage. A fanfare is just nice to have. Please give me my stamina potion. Another stamina sack also be nice. We're gonna have to reorganize our inventory a little bit even to fit the thing. But that is fine. It has been done. We could probably move our fanfare up a little bit too, so it gets even more benefit from the things. I think our cap resilience is starting to become a little bit redundant, so we can ignore that for now. This is a really powerful enemy. There's one godsend, it's the fact that we can literally turn ourselves invincible for a little bit. That being said, I feel very, very afraid. Yeah. How much damage were they doing at the end with their friggin' staff? 34? Or 64 on a crit? Or 68 on a crit? If we could get the blood amulets, like, crafted on our gloves of haste, that would be so ridiculously powerful. I think it's absolutely worth going for. A little bit more luck also would be nice. I think getting a little more mana generation also would be fine. So I'm gonna plop one down. It's not... Oh, hold up. It's heroic potion. I'm just gonna yoink that real quick. Might as well go for a super heroic potion. Alright, they've got a real potent build too. But that is fine. So we are milling our rapier. It's doing 28.9 damage per second. And rising. Never mind, we're dead. Oh no, how the fuck were they... Oh, because they had a single steel goober. Okay. Well, that is fine. We got pretty close with this build. Dude, steel goober is so ridiculously powerful. It's unbelievable. Yeah, all their weapons were just going crazy with it. Yep. Yeah, it added up to being a lot of damage. I guess they got the luck just from having the blueberries triggering a bunch. Their carrots stopped my cold stone. To have a bunch of poison inflictors as well, so we're taking extra damage. So well put together build. We could go for an early armor. I don't think early armor is that good. I think an early banana segued into an early frying pan is good though. I guess we'll have to succumb to the meta and also go for just the steel goober. Don't know if we're going to lose this round. I mean, I think there's a really good chance of it. Yep. Buckler's just too strong. There's our hero sword. Turn 2. Definitely love to see it. Now it's a question of how to actually organize the inventory. There we go. That's a pretty good organization, if I do say so myself. It's going to be a 6-7 damage frying pan and 3 to 5 damage wooden sword. Wow, that's really effective. If I had a single wooden buckler, instant regret. I should have just had a buckler. Shouldn't have rolled past it. I mean, a garlic's fine. Alright, single buckler. We win if they have 2 wooden swords. They have no wooden swords. That being said, I don't really feel very afraid. If their Gubert was reorganized. I'm not going to say no to a free win. Could get an early spear. Sell the frying pan. I think that's worth. Seems very nice to me. There's got to be a way to make this banana work. Yeah, we just trade the spots over. There we go. Perfect organization. They've got the single buckler, but our spear does destroy the armor they're getting from the buckler. They do have Gubert, which is a lot of healing. I don't know, I feel mostly unafraid. Yep. Because we have a buckler and we have the healing, too. There we go. We're definitely just going for a steel Gubert. No matter the cost. It's the only way to win these days. I mean, a Lucky Piggy would be nice. Fanny Pack will be awesome. Could maybe try to get like an early Ruby Egg. Because it's an extremely okay-ish weapon after a couple turns, and it's kind of early. Don't think we have anything that super synergizes with it though. I think it's a little slow. We just need to reroll for Gubert. It is what it is. Maybe we could reorganize our inventory a little bit. Don't think it's gonna matter too much. Then again, it looks kind of like we're just barely losing. Never mind, we easily won. A villain sword? I guess we could go for a villain sword build. But I mean, whatever. We're just gonna need to get like a bunch of daggers or something. Which is gonna be really not great considering the thorn build meta going on. And the shield meta going on. I mean, daggers don't use stamina. There's our Goobert. You know what? Goobert plus a million daggers actually does seem like pretty okay. Do I want more luck? I guess I will get more luck. Blood Amulet, getting some vampirism early, will also be good. Yeah, if we could get poison pestilence flasks, so we get poison daggers to go with the villain sword, that'd be even better. Because poison daggers could just stack up a bunch of poison, doesn't matter if they do damage. Wow, that was a very close one. It's our 5th win. What would go well with the villain sword dagger build? I mean, I don't think Poison Ivy does. I guess Hunter would. Just because when the daggers crit, they'll be removing armor. We need to reorganize the inventory. I guess having the Steel Goobert boost the spear up would be pretty funny. Pretty cool. We definitely need to work out a way to have this buckler trigger too. Okay. There we go, and then we can have this up here. And actually, I'm going to want the buckler to trigger the piercing arrow's effect. Alrighty. Definitely in desperate need for more inventory space. But that is fine. Don't think I want any of these. So the steel spear starts out with 0 to 6 damage. Every time Goobert triggers, it's going to have plus 3 damage. It's like plus 50% base damage, basically. So now the thing's doing 6 to 12. It's already stronger than it started. We are getting extremely poisoned, so I think we're losing this round no matter what. Which is what it is. It'd be really cool if we found a single dagger. I mean, yeah, Jinx Torquilla wouldn't be too bad. But it's a little bit too expensive for my blood. Another stamina sack wouldn't hurt. Another fanny pack wouldn't hurt. Alright, we have tons of space to work with. Now we need to reorganize slightly. Or well... It'd be cool to have the buckler triggering the Goobert, but then nothing is triggering the luck generation from the piercing arrow. I could maybe scooch Goobert over like 1 block. Then have this thing down here. It would mean that the villain sword is not getting touched, and we kind of want the villain sword to be touched. Though, it's the problem. It's a real rough one. This is a very awkward item to use. Well, I think this will have to work for now, unfortunately. At the very least, we're going to have a lot of armored destruction with the spear, but looks like they have no armor in their build. And the buckler will help trigger the Goobert more, which is always nice. Yep, there we go. I think we're winning this round, just via the many crits. Alrighty. Maybe we do get a fancy fencing rapier? Even though it has like no synergy with our build right now. I mean, it has the one synergy, which is it doesn't use up that much stamina, and it could maybe trigger the villain sword, though it's kind of looking a little dubious. I could put it over here by scooching the Goobert one more. Then we have to scooch the spear up, but that is fine. Now we have 2 Goobert triggerers. And then we're just gonna want, I guess we could just put the garlic and banana back over here. I want to get the heroic potion too, though. There we go. Alright, I guess that'll be serviceable. Lucky Piggy will make the piercing arrow generate more luck. We are using 1.7 stamina per second. We only have 7 stamina. But I think that means we can get many seconds where we're having plenty of stamina. Oh no. They are damaging the shit out of us. What the fuck damaged us so much? I think it was just a bunch of chip damage, and they crit us with the bow a bunch. Yeah, because they had a bunch of luck. Okay. Hey, there's our first dagger. Love to see it. Welcome to the party. First dagger. I get a pestilence flask to make it a poison dagger. It's not really much of a increase in power, but we'll maybe be able to fix it next turn if we do not die right now. Which they do have a single magic staff, which makes me very paranoid. Never mind, we crit the absolute crap out of him. Ooh, we could get a Shield of Valor. Have that trigger the Goobert. That would counteract enemy melee builds. I think I will do that. There we go, we have Goobert maxed. I mean, the Poison Dagger would probably trigger the Goobert quicker, but then it wouldn't buff the Hero Sword. I think I'm sending it. Right, they have a Hammer, Spiky, Pineapple build. I mean, they're going to quickly run out of stamina just because of our double shield action. Oh no. They're still doing a shitload of damage to us. They just had too much regeneration. It is what it is. How much were they actually healing with these bananas? Let's see. So, regenerated 4 health, vampirism, regenerated 8 health, regen, regenerated 3 health, lock lifer, 5 health, banana. Okay. That is a lot. You know, I bet the Amethyst would kind of shut down the Vampirous subclass if we got the luck going early. Definitely going to want to reserve these two things. I feel like we're fighting me but weaker, but I'm not sure. Never mind, it was me but stronger. Feels bad, man. Another on sale garlic. Don't mind if I do. That'll make the piggy bank stronger, and then we can get our super buckler next turn. See, they have a spear, but we weren't relying on buckler armor, so it did nothing to us. I can get the bag of stones. I guess I will. I'll yoink that up. That would be pretty good. They have 2 spears. That's so disrespectful. It's completely destroyed us. They even crit, too. Early mana generation. There's just so many build enablers we're getting right now. Something must give. So I think we're gonna temporarily stow the stone so that we can get the whetstone. There we go. That will get the pan crafting. I think I will get a mana orb so we can maybe go for range build, and I'm gonna reserve the piggy bank so that we can get some more piggy bank action. They have 2 boxes of riches. I'm so jelly. I mean, I think they're probably gonna lose just because we have a buckler, so their wooden swords are just countered. There we go. It's close when our character missed over and over, but ultimately we ended up winning. Alright, another piggy bank. More piggy bank, more good. Our weapons are triggering a little faster. We can fit in the box of stones somewhere, I think. Yep, easily. And I guess I'll put in the mana orb, even though there's no good spot for it, and it's not really going to give us anything. It's better to use it than not to use it. We might get 2 damage out of it. Should be cool. They have a Goobert, but they only have 1 Goobert enabler, which is this dagger. So it's only going to trigger once. Meanwhile, we have a buckler and garlic. Yep. Easy peasy. I don't know if we need or want blueberries. We definitely do want our steel Goobert. So I'm just gonna plop that in right now. It'll be great. Could get another bag of stones. Only 1 bag of... There's only room for 1 bag of stones in a steel Goobert build, and that's the bag of stones that goes under the Goobert. Feel like we might lose this round just because Vampiric Armor is extremely good. Vampiric Armor is going to trigger the Goobert, so they're not going to die from their own lack of HP. We have no scaling damage, and then you have a small amount of scaling damage. Yep. It's a pretty potent combo. We've gotten our first steel Goobert. So, let's get this frying pan out of here. I guess we're going to want... The way I usually see it, it's steel Goobert on the bottom, or stones on the bottom, getting charged up. And then just a bunch of no stamina weapons or low stamina weapons triggering Goobert on the sides. We definitely are in dire need of another stone. We're gonna have to re-roll extremely aggressively next turn. Because our single stone bag of stones meta is definitely not gonna be Might be powerful enough to destroy this person just because our buckler is so powerful. Our buckler is triggering the Steel Goober. Oh, we have actually done it. Our stone is doing 17 damage. I mean, I don't really give a shit about any of these. So I'm just gonna get the Yggdrasil leaf. I might even sell the Yggdrasil leaf. Because that would be pretty funny. Oh, there we go. There's the stone. I didn't realize I had the sack frozen either. I should have gotten the stamina sack if I was going to get this one. Alrighty. I think I will go for the box of riches too. Actually, you know what? Ha ha ha. Subclassless Ranger. Steel Goober is my subclass, okay. So now we've doubled our effective damage output because we have 2 stones for the price of 1. They've got a normal Goober build and a bunch of normal daggers. I kind of feel mostly unconcerned, but they're also not taking much damage. Never mind. Steel Goober scaling, too good. Easy peasy. Boom. Got a poison dagger. I think I'm going to want a spectral dagger too. The protective purses are extremely nice. A fancy fencing rapier is probably worth it too. Because we're not using our stamina anyways. It's not like it's a bad weapon, right? It's an extremely good weapon. Don't think I want any of these. Stand potions irrelevant for us. Book of Light definitely is a super yes, especially with the secondary mana orb. So now we've got a bunch of Steel Goober nailers, which is very, very nice. Even poisoning the enemy. Yep, not even close. Okay. Better shield. Trading in the buckler for the Shield of Valor, I think, so yes. We're just gonna have to focus 100% on survivability going forwards. Because I think with the Steel Goober, we're going to be pretty much fine on scaling if we can survive. The problem is just surviving for any amount of time. They have a bunch of Pestilence Flasks. It's not great for us. That's 30 poison, which is quite the amount to start off with. They do have a couple melee weapons, which means our Shield of Valor is popping. Which means the Steel Goober is popping, which means we win this round. Mana Orb acquired. Another Protective Purse. You know, a Blood Amulet's pretty good too. I think I'll get rid of one of these junkier gems for the Blood Amulet. I'm going to have the Chip Topaz on the Fancy Fencing Rapier, and it's going to trigger a little bit faster, which will be nice. Got an Excalibur build. They do have a Shield of Valor, which is not great for us, but I mean, we've got the Bag of Stones. Our main damage engine is the Bag of Stones, so it is what it is. And our Spectral Dagger just ignores armor too. So there we go. Another win under our belts. The sheer power of Steel Goober. I kind of want to be a dick and get another Shield of Valor. Also have it touching the Steel Goober. A Fanfare would also be nice for this end. Another Mana Orb would also be nice for this end. We're gonna need storage capacity. Like, big time if we're gonna want to do such shenanigans. I guess, yeah, this is actually enough capacity right there. Amazing. So next turn we're gonna have a second Shield of Valor. The only issue with that is if we fight a ranged build, we'd just be pretty much dead in the water with our Goober. So maybe not, maybe that's a little too greedy. Also, Jesus Christ, that fanfare build is so ridiculous. I think we're actually going to lose just because we're so cucked on stamina. I mean, only the fencing rapier was using stamina. Man, triggering every 0.55 seconds. That's a real motherfucker. I think I'm going to take the gamble. And I'm going to get a little bit more vampirism. Maybe we can get some vampiric gloves, and then we'll be sort of rocking. Could have them both hitting the fencing rapier. Okay, this is mostly not a melee build, which is definitely bad news for us. That being said, we do generate a shitload of armor. That being said, they're critting the fuck out of us. No, man. I mean, I did say it was a gamble. This is such a good build, too. Major suckiness. Yeah, he had his goober rotated, so it was getting charged by the bag of stones. So the bow and arrow is just going absolutely ballistic. They also had 11 luck somehow. Probably from the blueberries, I guess? Just the single blue? No, from the flute. Very unlucky. Not much to be done against range builds. I mean, a wooden buckler to start off with is always nice. Get our second stone for the bag of stones. Early on sale piggy bank. Absolutely yes, even though we are not going to have it this turn. What's this person planning? Why do they have the storage coffin in the bottom right? It feels so out of place there. It's upside down too. It's super cursed. They actually beat us too because they had a single banana, which is better than a wooden sword. Well, we need the wooden sword because we need Goobert. And we need space if we're going to want the spear, so we can't get the spear right now. We could get a broom, I guess. That'll be like a poor man's spear. Also, I'm going to temporarily stow these stones just to get one more coin. Because one more coin is more good. I think we lose this round to the single wooden buckler, but maybe not. I mean, we did crit them, but they have poison generation. Oh, it was close, but there's nothing to be done. A box of riches would be good. Another whetstone is also good. I think I will get the box of riches. That way we can get some gems rolling. I know it would be the golden gem for us. There's the poison gem. I mean, maybe, I think amethysts are probably, like, what we're probably going to want. Just to get rid of enemy mana, get rid of enemy luck, stuff like that. I think that'll be the key to success here. Could get a dagger. We could go for like a spectral dagger sort of build too. I think that'd be pretty nice, especially with the box of riches. Well, I don't know if box of riches synergizes with the spectral dagger, to be honest. Because they already attack directly, so the sapphire wouldn't really help out on that front. We lose this round. They had 2 thorns. We're on 1 life already with 0 wins. This is actually the trashiest round we've gotten yet. I guess I'll get a ranged magic staff. Get this cooking. Just plop my stones in. I guess we just had too many build-up rounds. I mean, we're not necessarily going to lose this round, especially when we're fighting ball players with 2 brooms and nothing else going for them. I mean, they came close-ish. Alright, we're definitely going to need mana generation if we're going to want the staff build to go. It probably is still worth trading in the buckler for Shield of Valor, even though that's what lost us the round last time. And I'll buy the bow now, so we have a little bit of bow damage going. They have a steel goober, which is being powered by a normal goober, which is being powered by a wooden sword. It is a lot of goober power. That being said, I don't think their steel goober has went off once, which is ultimately their downfall. Amazing. We're getting quite a lot of gems. I think I want a stamina potion for sure. Be nice to get a gem crafting. What's this do? For each 5 mana you gain 2 shielding. That doesn't really do much for us. Ruby egg wouldn't be too bad. It is on sale. I need more inventory space badly. Okay, well, hope we don't lose this round. I mean, it's very kind of unimpressive build. We might still end up losing because, I mean, Bag of Rocks is pretty okay. It's looking pretty close. Oh my god, he actually lost. Feels bad, man. It's the power of the bags of stones. Okay, double sword, wooden buckler. Didn't quite get the luck of that one dude where like everything was clearly on sale too, but hopefully we're but them but stronger. We have 2 swords, they have 1 sword, we have 1 buckler. If we lose, it's purely off the back of RNG. Damn my RNG. Feels bad, man. That is so AIDS. I mean, it's the nature of the wooden buckler. Not much else to say there. A whetstone would be pretty key to our survival in the coming next 3 rounds. I think we're gonna lose this round, probably. I mean, unless our buckler just cucks their stamina a bunch. Then again, health potion cleanses 4 poison, which is quite a lot early. Never mind, we've still lost. It be what it be. So, whetstone number 1. Guess I'll get a normal stone too, so we can Bag of Rocks it up. Get a lucky piggy crafting. That'll be cool. Put it on the wooden buckler to get even more buckler domination. Perhaps we will be the one who gets the good RNG if we have the lucky piggy buffing the buckler. I think we're doing pretty fine this round. Yeah, it's hard to imagine we lose, especially with the healing potion. We've gotten our second whetstone as well, so that'll be a hero sword. Then we can just move the buckler bag down here, so the lucky piggy will make it into a 40% buckler or so. I think it's 36% chance, but they have bags of rocks, so kind of think we lose. Never mind, our 2 swords just did a bunch of damage. Love to see it. Getting the strong health potion crafting will be nice. Getting another sack, it's always good. A little more luck generation, always nice. A blueberry, can't hurt. Here will be our goober, which will give us everything we could want. It'll give us scaling once it schlorps the hero sword. I think we might lose this round just because they have 3 shields. You never know, but I think it's pretty clear and obvious. Major Sag. It is what it is. So we need... I guess I'll just grab some more fanny packs to fit in the goober. That'll be how we do it. I think we're going to have a pretty decent round. Just because this goober's going to have a bunch of enablers. The next round after is going to be the real question mark round for us, because one wooden sword is not a build make, right? Oh no, this round's looking pretty dubious too. I mean, we are damaging them. I think more than they're damaging us with the goober in mind. It'll just come down to RNG if our buckler goes off enough. Our buckler went off enough. Fantastic. Okay, I think I see the build. So we're going to want the spear to be the goober receiver. Absolutely, we do not give a fuck about the wooden sword. Then we're going to want fanfare to be the enabler. And obviously, a bag of stones would be very, very good for us. So they have a frying pan and piggy banks, and that's their build. I feel unafraid for the most part. I mean, we are we are struggling, but still we have won. I mean, this build makes the most sense with the Hunter Lifebinder. Lifebinder would just be very reasonable. General. I'll go for Hunter this time though. A mana orb would be okay. 2. I guess I will yoink it. There's some more inventory space, which we desperately need. Actually, you know what? We're probably gonna want the buckler to be one of the goober enablers, because why not, right? It's extremely reasonable. Hold up, we have the bag of stones too. Okay, I think we need to do a hard reorganize, unfortunately. So, you probably have goober right here. I think we're going to want the spear to be the goober receiver, which means the bag of stones will be the goober enabler. We could slurp these guys back. 1. Then we can have the wooden buckler and the fanfare be the enablers. Oh yes. There we go. That's everything being enabled. Now we want, I guess, the lucky piggy to be over here, just to preserve the fanfare enabling. Or maybe we could put the piggy over here. Slightly nerfs the fanfare, but gives the spear something to do. We're gonna want the hunter's arrow to touch the sword here, or the spear here. Does mean that nothing is triggering its luck generation. But that is acceptable. Then the extra piggy bank can go over here. Alright. So, got a fanfare with one trigger. Kinda sucky, but it's still once every 3 seconds type of enabler. They're mostly relying on their armor, which the spear does counter. Yep, there we go. Steel Goober is being triggered over and over. The spear's doing 9 damage per second. Amazing. Bows and arrows wouldn't be bad for the Goober build too. Wouldn't be super duper great for us either though. We're definitely going to want a blood amulet because we're definitely going to want some wonderful, wonderful gloves of vampirism. Torquilla, don't think really matters for us. I mean, it would fuck up enemy luck builds, so I guess just for that purpose alone, I'll grab it. They really have a lot of brooms there. West Flesh? That's an unusual name. Of course, they're completely stamina locked. They are doing a bunch of poison to us, but also not really that much. We are critting them over and over. That's a win number 6. Under the belt. Maybe we move the buckler and have the Torquilla. Let's see, it could trigger all the bags of stones, I guess. And that'd be pretty nice. It's either that or it triggers the fanfare. I think triggering the rocks makes more sense, because that's 2 items. Another vampiric would be good. Another fanfare could be good as well as the other goober. Either one of those makes sense to me. Alright, there we go. You have reorganized our inventory a little bit. Guess we're gonna want the Torquilla touching this blueberry too. It's a shame we can't get the Torquilla activating the piercing arrow at this point. Do we want the second fanfare? It would totally screw up thorns builds and weapons builds. I don't know if we even are fighting weapons builds all that much. It'd be really awesome to set up that hyper loop with the vampire gloves that one dude had. The 2 fanfares triggering every nanosecond. I'll reserve it, why not? Alright, so they've got Steel Goober, Magic Staff, not much mana generation. And Fanfare. I think it's a very close one. Oh, man. If we had one more stamina, we wouldn't have been screwed there. Friggin' enemy Fanfare, man. We'd need 1 coin to get this Fanfare off the ground, unfortunately. We could sell a piggy bank, I guess. Or this mana orb that we're doing nothing with. Yeah, I guess I will do that. That way we can get Vampire Crystal 2. And the Torquilla we could just reorganize to be... Where would we want this sucker? Probably right here, which means we're gonna want... Yeah. There we go. That hits everything that's enabling the goober. Which is nice. Maybe we could reorganize this arrow so that it gets triggered by the Torquilla too. That should be fine. Don't see why we wouldn't do that. Then I guess we can, yeah, super juice the fanfare this way. The other fanfare is unfortunately not going to be like super awesome. That's just life. Costume business. We need to spin this vampire crystal somehow. This top corner doesn't interfere with either of the fanfares. Okay, I'm glad I have the double fanfare. That is so many thorns. Their thorn whip will never be allowed to swing again. It swung again. Alright, there we go. Now they do have quite a lot of poison. But that ultimately doesn't matter, because we're doing enough damage to out DPS the poison. It's 2 vampiric amulets already. I think we'd be better served just hard re-rolling for the gloves. Hey Mr. Torb, hope you're well. Have you had much luck with the new Ranger subclass? Not really, no. The new Ranger subclass feels like if the opponent has like a fanfare, you're just kind of like fucked. Which is kind of unfortunate. Right now I'm just sort of going for a Hunter Ranger build. I'm fishing for gloves, which are not appearing. If we could get a couple sets of vampiric gloves, we'd be able to like go absolutely buck wild on the fanfares. But unfortunately, it's just not the case right now. That being said, a steel goober with a bunch of stuff enabling a spear is always pretty decent. Don't think we're going to win this round. It's definitely going to be a close one. Oh, never mind, we can crit them for friggin' 83 damage. Love to see it. I need gloves. I need gloves so badly. Please give me gloves. 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 A Book of Light wouldn't be too bad. Give us a little bit of regen. We don't have enough mana generation to make it go, though. Oh, but I would trigger the piercing arrow. Fine. Oh my god, there's no gloves in existence. What is this fresh hell? Meta of everyone using fanfare is making it hard to have fun, successful builds. Yeah, I know, I've succumbed to the meta as well. It's just, fanfare is so good. Like, people usually aren't generating more than 1 spike every 3 seconds. Which is what it is. I've seen some pretty, like, interesting builds go off so far. What I'm trying to emulate is some dude had, like, 2 fanfares. There's my fucking gloves. Actually took forever. The person had 2 fanfares and, like, 2 vampiric gloves in between them, and the steel goobers were getting juiced by the fanfares. And the things were going off, like, every half second, like, literally. Literally once every 0.5 seconds. Hold up. I think we could... Yeah, we could get this fanfare triggering a little bit more faster just by reorganizing my bags. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, let's see, they have a vampirism. We need some, either like amethyst to slurp their vampirism, or like some garlics or something, because the vampirism build's getting out of hand a little bit. Oh man, we're getting absolutely poisoned like crazy. Oh no. Oh no. One more mana please, one more mana. Oh no! Dude, if we got... if there was one more blueberry trigger, it would have been invulnerable and that would have bought us enough time. Fuck me, dude. Oh well. We came close. One build I saw with the Poison Ranger that did seem like it went pretty okay. Oh, that's pretty nice. It was like a Box of Riches build where they were doing a bunch of poison that away, which is pretty neat. Oh man, I got completely screwed. Damn frying pan. Here's our first of many gloves. I think I will get a garlic. And I'll buy back the stone. Why not? Yeah, it was a lot of like poison enablers, and then I got the 20% damage bonus. It was very okay. Oh man, are you serious? Unlucky. I'll get another piggy bank. Let's see, they've got some of their Exodia pieces already. I think we're actually going to lose again just because of the sheer amount of damage. Dude, if you don't have a buckler, you just get fucked by just a bunch of random melee weapons. So booty. I mean, we could go for the spiky gloves. Why not? Well, why not? It's because they're not very good, but seems like it'd be pretty okay. See, we continue to not have a buckler, so I think we might lose this one. Though we do have a single spike. Never mind. We easily win. Alright, wooden sword, get out of here. Spiky gloves, welcome to the team. Poison dagger, welcome to the team. Another Waller's Tooth. And another stamina sack. I guess piggy bank also will be good. I screenshot a couple builds I saw from the last video to try out. Both were Ruby Chonk builds. Yeah, the Ruby Chonk builds are good. There's that one crazy Ruby Chonk build that went off last time, which had like 100 flame by the end of it, which is really nice. I'll get another claw of attack. There we go. Stamina sack to go with it as well. Definitely going to want the steel goober. The spear's a pretty strong contender early. Wait, how do we get poisoned? Oh, the ruby egg. Yeah, I feel unconcerned. We have won yet again. So first things first, Goobert, boom. There we go. Got full Goobert activation. I will get a Pestilence Flask just so that we can get another Pestilence Dagger. I think we're shaping up to have a fantastic build right now. Already. We're gonna need some spiky bucklers. Man. Fucking bag of stones. God damn it. I'm gonna need a spiky buckler just to make it kick off properly. Okay. Be nice to get another poison dagger going. So I guess I will get that kicking off. Boom. feel very not confident. Gin lamp, I think, is kind of worthless for us. So I'll get another leather bag. What's our stamina usage? 0.6 per second. Yeah, that was the Yu-Gi-Oh one. Like to try out the one with 5 fanfares. Yeah, that was a real good one as well. You know, a bow and arrow actually pretty nice. I think I will try to squeeze this bad boy in. So we're gonna want the bow. The bow and arrow has touch the guys in the ranger bag. There we go. That'll do. Okay, we do have some poison ivy enablers as well. I think we can probably... Oh no, I don't think there's a way to get more poison ivy triggers right now. Okay, well that'll have to be fine then. It's okay-ish setup. I think I fucked it up. The bow and arrow should absolutely be touching the poison goober. Oh well, we're fighting a jobber, so it's no big deal. Easy peasy. Another dagger. You shouldn't have. Absolutely, I'm going to take it. So, and these gloves. I kind of want to take these other gloves too, but we super duper need space. Well, whatever. Space is a lot cheaper than gloves. Yep. May or may not want even more spiky gloves. So first things first. This guy is touching the ranger bag. Boom. That's some critting going. Then we have 4 Goobert enablers. I guess I'll set the rest of these guys up so they benefit from the Goobert. Then we're going to want, if possible, gloves hitting Goobert enablers. So this is a Goobert enabler. It is getting touched. There's not, as usual, there's not a very great spot for the poison ivy. But that is fine. We've got 3 triggers on it. Don't think we're going to be able to fit the other gloves right now. But that is fine. So they've got pretty potent magic staff, but no mana generation. They do have a ruby chunk. And they do have enough stamina. No way, dude. Fuck. It's the bag of stones. Steel Goobert. There's just not much to be done. Yeah, everything was getting juiced just from the fanfare, which is triggering once every 0.78 seconds, which triggered the Gooberts like 5 times. Man, what was our stuff? I mean, our stuff wasn't too terrible. Maybe there was a little over-reliance on poison. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, I really don't want to sell my stones. Bag of stones feels so fucking meta right now. Guess I'll go for this. They have a box of riches. I'm highly jelly. That being said, I think we easily win this round. Fantastic. Love to see it. I mean, I guess I will get a box of riches too. And a bag. Haven't really increased in power at all, but is what it is. We fought me, but stronger. Not much to be said. Walrus Tusk isn't too bad early. I will get Piggy Bank too. I guess I'll use the Chip Topaz to make one of the wooden swords faster. Find a Reaper with 2 garlics. I'm very afraid. Yep, could not stand a chance. Another box of riches. I don't think we can afford long-term plays here. We need short-term wins. Alright, another whetstone is good. Could get a broom that's on sale. We stuck our nose up at a broom already, though. I mean... Okay, we sell the wooden sword. We get the sack. We get the broom. There we go. And I guess we have the topaz on the broom as well. Now, I'll have the topaz crafting into a better topaz. That'll be nice. They've messed up their whetstone placement. Feels bad for them. I think they're still going to win because they have a buckler. There's just nothing that we can do against such power. There's a mana orb already. Guess I will go for that. We can get amethyst. Oh, and we've got a bag, which is a humongous power increase for us. I guess I'll get the lifesteal on this broom as well. I think Ruby's going on, or I think Ruby's might synergize with the Goober build okay. I mean, arguably like Topaz, it's probably the best gem for the Super Goober build, but it's probably close second. Get a Lucky Piggy going. We don't have any mana generation, so we're going to want to hard focus on that for a little while. There's our Goober. We need to change course and get the Goober. That way we can get the Steel Goober going. We can get mana next turn. We should have a pretty okay turn right now, especially against someone with no build, except for a hammer. I mean, a hammer is pretty potent, don't get me wrong. We just healed for all the damage she dealt to us, so... Fantastic. Is our 3rd win. Alright, definitely have to reorganize the inventory. Just gonna get a leather bag. Say that that will probably be enough for us. Could go for bows, I guess. Go for the all-ranged build. Could sell this amethyst for a bow. Probably not going to be able to fit everything right now. So, do we want the Goober powering the box, or the stones powering the Goober? That's a good question. I think the Goober powering the stones makes sense. Then have the bow, which will be on the right hand side, I guess. But then it's not gonna be able to work unless we're gonna like shift everything to the right one. There we go. Now we just have to reorganize. There we go. Fantastic. Guess I'll put the topaz on the bow. Let's have this gem here. Alright, this is the basic form of our... I don't have any Goober enablers. No! Shit. Only the bow is enabling the Goober. That's highly greedy. Whatever, we still won. So powerful is the Steel Goober. I mean, I think Geek Drizzle Leaf is just the better option. We can get a Garlic. That'll help enable the Goober. Flute wouldn't be a bad Goober enabler. I do think we're going to want a mana orb first, though. Alright, there we go. Now we have a Goober who is very slyly being enabled. Probably should have froze the Protective Purse. Oh. They have 10 Thorns, but unfortunately for them, I'm all range damage, so they lose. Must suck to suck. Skill issue. None of these. Yeah, perfect Amethyst would be extremely nice. We'll get rid of all the opponent's buffs. Let's see, we're getting 12 gold per round. Then I guess we can invest very slightly in storage and stuff. I'll give it one reroll. Book of Light would be pretty awesome. Especially since it's on sale. We'll figure out some way to get the gem next turn. The Book of Light will trigger the Mana Orb. Probably should swap the Book of Light and Garlic, but oh well. I mean, the Garlic's triggering the Yggdrasil Leaf. It's not that much of a difference. We're fighting another armor build. Unfortunately, armor is not strong enough to compete in this meta. Alright. Another mana orb would also be nice, but I think we're kind of mana'd out for now. What we need next is crit enablers so that the bow can go off more. Because currently the bow is only going off once every few seconds. Maybe some vampiric gloves would also be good for us. Just generally speaking. As another victory. Stamina sack's always nice. Armor sack's always nice. Mana generation's nice. Now we do need the crit generation. Then again, Blood Amulet is pretty good by itself. I guess I'll get... There's no reason I would want an emerald of any kind. I think I'll just craft up a better topaz. So that we can eventually use it. Okay, let's see, what do they got? They got a lot of booties. I do fear them. So they're going to be benefiting from the booties greatly. Yeah, I think we might be fucked here. It is unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna need... I mean, I guess a pineapple is perfectly fine, Goobert Enabler. What we need is gloves, yes. That's specifically what I was thinking of. We don't need all these like friggin' tiny rubies. So we might want to stow the box of riches for now. Never mind. Put this here. Alright, fantastic. So once we get the blood amulet, we'll be able to have the bow and arrow trigger over and over and over and over. That'll be a good amethyst enabler. Assuming we don't instantaneously die, which unfortunately we did. Just the power of the Steel Goobert Rocks build. I mean, we also had a Steel Goobert Rocks build. The fanfare is really easy to get triggering every like nanosecond. That was the main difference. Like their stones were 14 to 16, mine were 8 to 10. Their staff's 28 to 30, mine was weaker. They had a dagger. They had a bunch of bucklers, but that didn't really matter. It be what it be. Also, the Torquilla definitely crimps the bow and arrow a little bit, which is fine. That being said, I'm gonna have to call the stream here, unfortunately, because I need to go eat. So, I will say, thank you very much for watching the stream if you watch the stream, or the video if you're watching the VOD. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time for more backpack battles, where we will certainly get a win at some point. Goodbye!